beats. Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm the B and JB. Welcome back.
And I'm the J in JB. And today we're going to talk about Cartoon Network movies. Cartoon Network is a very big part of me and his life. We've grown up watching.
Childhood.
Yes, we've grown up watching a lot of Cartoon Network. We've grown up with these shows. We've loved these shows. I think these shows have literally shaped my personality.
Merch.
Yeah.
Merch.
So, with the recent announcement that we're getting an Adventure Time movie, finally.
Steven Universe spinoff.
Oh my god.
Gumball.
Coming back July 28th.
Next month.
That's ridiculous. I expect a reaction
Yeah.
to the trailer. And then we're going to review the series. It's going to be so good. Oh my god, this summer's going to be so good.
And regular show, I'm pretty sure. Too.
Oh yeah, that's also getting a reboot. So there's a lot of stuff coming out. But we also know that there is Cartoon Network movies. Yes, there's been an abundance of movies that were made. And
today we're going to be ranking.
We're going to be,
I'm
going to be putting in a tier list 4 of these movies that we've chosen that we've watched. Mainly, this is going to be from the 2010 Cartoon Network era. This is the most infamous one. And don't expect there to be regular show the movie that we wanted to review. I haven't watched it. Have you watched it?
I watched it, but I forgot.
Yeah, that's like kind of it. And it's not. You can't watch it on Hulu or Max. The only way to watch it is like on Prime Video. But I'm not spending $3.99 to rent that movie. So, yeah, sorry, we're just not gonna be able to do that.
It's my movie, my superhero movie. It's all about me, yeah, it's all about me.
So let's start off with Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
My childhood.
I really did grow up with this one. I didn't grow up with the original. I watched mostly Teen Titans Go, and it kind of shaped my humor. From my whole life. So it's obviously known that Teen Titans Go isn't the best show, especially coming off of the back of one of the greatest animated TV shows of its time. Before its time, Teen Titans. But I don't know why Teen Titans Go to the Movies is a great movie.
So far.
It's actually amazing. I really love Teen Titans Go.
The animation.
The animation is upped in this movie. I don't know why. I don't know what.
They just went all out.
I don't know what compelled them to up the animation budget for Teen Titans Go, the show about butt and fart and 401ks. But it's honestly one of the coolest things when they lock in and start fighting.
All the explosions.
I know.
Baby hands.
There's still the Teen Titans Go humor for all the kids, but there's still parts where you can just lock in and watch it. So pretty much the plot.
Yeah.
So we pretty much have Teen Titans. They're treated as jokes, right? Robin understands that. The Titans don't really care, but Robin is upset because he feels like they don't give respect. So they decide he decides the only way for them to get respect is to get a movie. Yep.
My superhero movie. Yeah, it's all about me.
The movie is the only way to get respect because all good superheroes have their own movies.
Even Batman's utility belt.
They give Batman's utility belt a movie before Robin, which is way too real. But pretty much, so that's pretty much the whole plot of the movie. It's just him, Robin, trying to get a movie, but the Titans kind of keep messing it up. But also the main villain of the movie is Slade. Is very cool because he's a very big villain in the original Teen Titans show, and now they decide to make him the villain in this movie. He is kind of jokey because that's Teen Titans Go, but
yeah, they're not gonna make him all serious, but they did make him more serious than everyone else.
He was a very cool villain. I think he's very fitting for the movie, and they kind of tease him in the TV show as well a bit. But cool. I was very happy that they actually made him the villain. I watched this movie in theaters.
I did not get the chance to, I don't think.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters.
I watched it in streaming services when it came out.
But yeah, it was a very good movie. I really am surprised how good this movie was. I think it's just the songs and the cast. It's just fresh. I think the fact that the cast has been voicing these characters for as long as they have makes the movie just amazing. It makes it awesome. Fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If I had to rate this on a tier list, I'd give it an A.
A, yeah, definitely.
I give it an A tier, and I think that what if we got a sequel? I mean, they technically did get a sequel, but we don't really talk about it.
How would you make a sequel to that, though?
True.
Never know.
You have anything else to add?
No, just That I think it gets a solid A. Not a low A. Just like kind of the middle.
A solid middle A tier. Mm-hmm. Go watch it if you haven't.
On to the next.
We'll be there. A wink and a smile and a great old time. You will be there.
So next up, we got We Bare Bears, the movie.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one because honestly, it's kind of forgettable.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I love We Bare Bears.
Yeah,
it's a very chill show, and I really like the just vibe. Chillness and vibe of it. But like,
the movie was just like not it.
It's not bad. It's just
forgettable.
It's very forgettable. Like, I just don't really think it doesn't really push it. Like, unless you're constantly watching it, this was just. It clearly was just a finale of the whole show.
It's kind of just that movie that you watch in the background.
It's not really anything big.
Mm-hmm. They just get caught by
the plot. For the most part, it's just the bears, and they're living their life. But then there's some evil dude, and he doesn't like the fact that there's 3 bears just living in the city and no one else cares.
I wouldn't either. So, well, unless they were chill, then I'd befriend them.
Yeah, so then he's like trying to chase them out the town or whatever, chase them out the city, and they decide the only way to be safe is to move to Canada, because I guess Canada likes bears. I don't know if that's true. If someone's from Canada, please tell us if that's true, but Canada likes bears.
Random.
So they're going to move to Canada in order to stay safe. Stuff ensues, and they end up getting caught. It's a whole thing, but just so they end up getting caught. They end up getting split up. It's a whole thing. They end up coming back together again. They become stronger as brothers, and now by the end of the movie, there's a bunch of
friendship.
Yeah,
animals,
a bunch of bears in the city.
But honest ranking, low key, it's a C tier for me.
Yeah, like
a low C actually.
I don't know. Like maybe I want to be rude. Like, it's not a bad movie, but it's just
the forgettableness ranks it down so high.
I know. I just don't really think anything big really happened in this movie. This was mostly just like a finale.
Yeah,
this is really just like a finale for the We Bare Bears franchise. But I kind of want to give it a B.
I'll give it a high C.
Yeah, I don't
give it a high C.
I guess
because we put Titans at A and kind of can't put this forgettable movie at B. I mean, so I'll give it a high C.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie, but it's just nothing that's really memorable. So C tier. I'm sorry.
C tier.
Next movie.
Next movie. Now we're on to Craig Before the Creek.
Yes, so the next movie we have here is Craig Before the Creek. Now, I recently watched this movie.
Yeah, we both rewatched it together.
Yeah, or not rewatched it. I watched it for the first time. I rewatched it. You watched it for the first time.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So I technically was rewatched. But, so Craig the Creek, I like the show. I don't know how much you watched it.
I used to watch it, but I kind of fell off of it. I don't remember why. I thought it was a pretty good show.
I've watched the show. And I've been rewatching it. And honestly, I think it is one of the last good remaining Cartoon Network shows they had.
The new gen.
Yeah, so the technically new gen, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's newer than.
Yeah,
it's not with the Adventure Time. It's Universe.
I like the vibe. It's kind of like in that same boat as Clarence, where it's just like child fun, imagination, having fun, enjoying life. I wish I lived in the Craig the Creek universe. Like, every day after school, all the kids go down to the creek.
That'd be fire.
A bunch of activities and stuff. Like, dude, Craig the Creek is amazing. I really like it.
This movie is I like this movie.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was very good. So the plot.
The plot.
The plot of this movie.
Pirates.
Yes. So pretty much this is Craig Before the Creek. It is a prequel to the actual TV show. And pretty much it shows us Craig when he first moves into the neighborhood.
And how different he is. How unexperienced and what a noob he is.
The noob?
Yep, he's a noob. Noob versus pro.
He goes up.
And he finds his journal.
Yeah. So he grows up. Or, sorry, not grows up. He goes into the creek. He's having a hard time moving into the neighborhood because he's so used to, the school around him. Or his old school and his old friends and stuff. And he really just wants to go home. So he's having a hard time adjusting to it. But then, of course, one night he finds a journal in his room. Yeah. He finds a journal.
And it's a map.
Yeah, it's like a map from someone who used to live in that house before him. And saying how there's a magic fortune teller that grants the user any wish they want. And pretty much they left before, the old person in the house left before they could actually find out about it. So Craig takes it upon himself to try and find this fortune teller so he can make a wish to go back to his old house and old life.
And in that journal, there was half a map.
Yes, so he needs to find the other half of the map. But of course, this isn't going to be easy because there are pirates. Pirate
Yar,
kids.
har, har.
Yar har fiddle the dee. Pirate kids, the life for me. there are pirate kids in the creek.
They're stealing everything.
They're stealing stuff, raiding people, raiding places. And in this movie, we get to see like the younger versions of all the main characters, and we get to see how he met, of course, the characters, his friends Kelsey and JP. Kelsey's like obviously a warrior sort of assassin,
kind of serious. And then JP is just
JP was a pirate. JP was a pirate,
but he didn't want to be. He wanted to be nice.
Yeah, I like JP. JP's funny. And then, of course, by the end of the movie, they find the fortune teller.
Yeah, get the other half of the map. Find the fortune teller.
Pretty much one of the main villains of the movie is a pirate kid, and pretty much like Serena is a pirate kid, or Serena, she's a pirate kid.
Whatever.
And it turns out she's like the main captain who was the bad guy, but we find out that she actually is just like Craig. She wanted to go home to her old life in like Florida or whatever she was. I don't know, had some beach. So she was trying to flood the whole creek so she could ride her pirate ship back there.
Bad
and the
morals.
Creek actually floods.
Yeah.
And okay, this is a question I have, but I don't like how realistic is Craig the Creek? Because I thought the fortune teller was just their imagination, but she made a wish, and then the whole creek just like flooded. Everything flooded, and it wasn't until
Magic Creek,
and it wasn't until they made the end of the movie. It wasn't until the end of the movie where they make the wish to make it stop that the rain coincidentally stops and everything stops flooding. Was this a real magic fortune teller? Like,
well, maybe it's just like their imaginations were seeing it through their eyes.
I mean, no, but like they kind of tease it. Like his mom says in the beginning, there might be a storm or whatever, but like that was kind of coincidental. That could not have been any coincidence, dude. I don't know. This is weird. But yeah, this was a very good movie. I actually was surprised how good this movie was. I actually didn't know this was coming out for a while, but
good show, good movie.
Yeah, good show and a good movie. I rank this an A tier, surprisingly. I just think that this was a very good movie, and I think that Craig the Creek is very underrated.
Since I didn't really watch Craig the Creek that much, but I thought the movie was pretty good, I'm gonna give it a high B. I'm gonna give it a high B tier.
Yeah. So anyway, this was a very good movie, and on to the next one.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Kind of love.
Welcome to the final movie. I'm very hyped about this.
Yeah. So
as you can see
the final movie we have here to talk about is
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe, the movie.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna let you do most of the time.
So the plot is Steven, he's defeated all of his enemies.
Not defeated.
Well, he's helped all of his enemies, and he doesn't have to fight anymore. So
happily ever after.
So
here
happily
we
ever
are.
After. He thinks he has a great life now, and here we are in the future, and it's bright. It's a bright future for him. But then shortly after, this injector full of pink fluids just rammed straight into the hill.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, not a happy thing. Happened to me last Tuesday.
Yeah, great.
So goes in, and then there's this mysterious, stretchy character. Her name's Spinell. Spinell, the villain, great villain,
very great. Like
immediately destroys the crystal gems within like a minute of her arrival. Just sings a song, slashes them, they're gone, and then she just keeps on whacking Steven and his gem. It's not working so well.
It turns out that Spinell hit them with this thing called the Rejuvenator, and what it does, it doesn't shatter the gems, it just poops them, but instead of them coming back to normal like they usually do, they end up getting like
reverted,
rebooted, factory reset into just like their default forms. And so pretty much that means all their character development that they had throughout the entire series
gone
out the window. It's just absolutely horrible. So that's kind of where the plot of like the movie mostly like contains. Is just Steven trying to get the memory of the gems back.
Got to do like their canon events.
Yes, that's a very good example. The canon events.
Pearl comes out first. Now she's serving Greg, not Rose. This is my Greg universe.
And then Amethyst is like hecka small, or she's always been small, but like she's
even
small
smaller.
now, even smaller, and like copy what people says. Like this is her right out of the rock, pretty much.
Yeah.
And now Garnet doesn't exist; it's just Ruby and Sapphire.
And then Ruby is protecting
Sapphire. Like he was, or they were originally supposed to. She was originally doing.
And then lastly, Spinell your new best friend.
But now
so
she's
now,
a cartoon character. She's all
yeah.
bubbly and happy.
Yeah, I went from villain to you're my new best friend.
It's kind of where the whole movie is. It's just them trying to get their memories back. Garnet's kind of like they try and recreate the events of it.
Yeah.
All
So
through
basically,
like
trying to
musical
kill
numbers.
Ruby and Sapphire.
No, because they didn't try to kill them, but like Ruby
Well,
saves
kind of.
Sapphire, and they end up fusing for the first time. It doesn't bring Garnet back, but it's one of the stages of bringing Garnet back.
Where she kind of looks like cotton candy.
Yeah,
I like that style.
That was very funny.
Funny.
It was very cute. So then also, of course, Amethyst, catchy musical number, brings her back instantly.
Because they're bros.
Yeah, I like their relationship, how they've built it, like their sibling dynamic throughout the entire series.
Yeah, they used to be like, oh no, I'm the worst Jim. No, I'm the worst Jim.
Yeah,
and then they kind of bonded over that.
I really like that. And then, of course, Pearl comes back in the best musical number in the
Independent.
entire movie. Like they brought that one back, and they like it's just insane to see how far these gems have come.
Yeah,
But that does something to Spinel, and she ends up going back to this garden, and we learn about her origin story.
Spinel, she is Rose's
Yep.
playmate.
It's always back to Rose Quartz. God, she's the villain of this show, dude.
Yeah.
So pretty much back, like way back, years ago, okay? Years ago, before the Great War, the Great Gem War, whatever, we pretty much find out that Pink Diamond, I guess spoiler alert if you haven't seen the show, Pink Diamond, aka Rose Quartz or whatever, right before she was given the colony of Earth, she had Spinel as a playmate in this garden, right? And pretty much, Yellow Diamond informs her that she'll be able to colonize Earth, but of course,
and straight up dusted Spinel.
She, upon hearing this, leaves Spinel in that garden for
I'll be back.
6,000 years, and Spinel doesn't move an inch. Like she obviously thinks to herself, "Okay, am I doing something wrong? What's going on?" But she stood in the same exact spot, weeds growing on her legs for 6,000 years.
And she saw the same message from Steven on loop about how he'll be returning to Earth.
So that pretty much meant Pink Diamond had an entire life, a new life with new friends, and
without her,
entirely gone. And this obviously would break anyone upon hearing that, and that's how she brought the injector to Earth and all that. Pink Diamond's I hate her.
Yeah, and this injector, by the way, if you didn't know, this injector basically kills all human life. So all that pink fluid is just killing almost trying to kill everyone. Of course,
it's gonna destroy the entire Earth.
Yeah.
So of course, they have to end up stopping her. Steven promises her that it will be different. She can make a whole new life on Earth.
Yeah. And he tries to like help her and not try to attack her that much, but like his powers aren't really there, so he can't do much. Even if.
But Spinel thinks, oh no, he's lying. So then they start fighting, but of course Garnet comes back, another catchy musical number, True Kind of Love. Oh my gosh. They have to stop the injector. Steven doesn't want to fight Spinel, obviously, because he knows that she's hurting. And of course, Spinel realizes that she was really trying to help the whole time, and she doesn't think that he deserves her, or she doesn't deserve him as a friend, and she's done too much hurt, even though I think everyone here, every Crystal Gem here has done worse.
And they heal the world. Steven kisses the ground, and it's
he literally kisses the dirt.
Yeah, kisses the dirt, and it's all alive. Yeah.
So,
and then the gems come out and take Spinel.
Yep, the diamonds. They end up showing back up. They take her, and that's kind of where the movie ends. Connie comes back.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all just like a pilot for Steven Universe Future, but we
don't talk about Future.
We don't really want to talk about Future. But
we're getting a redemption arc with Lars and the Stars, guys. Stay tuned for that trailer. Oh. S tier
movie. No, like genuinely S tier movie. Rebecca Sugar, amazing. Honestly, it's a spectacular.
Doesn't have a miss.
It's really a great movie for Steven Universe fans. It's crazy to see how far these characters have grown. And if you're one of the people hating on Steven Universe, I can't take you serious. I can't. I just can't take you serious. It's ridiculous. Like this movie does everything right. The animation, like the music. Oh my god. Steven Universe is the best show when it comes to music.
Even the instrumentals are so fire.
It's actually ridiculous. I'm surprised they don't have a vinyl. Do they have a vinyl?
Yep.
Oh, they do? Oh.
Yep, for the movie, they have Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Awesome
Spectacular movie, and I really cannot wait to see these characters. Or not characters, just Lars and the Stars. I can't wait to see.
I feel like Steven's definitely going to make an appearance, all the gems.
I mean, yeah, he has like the hair, the connection with the hair.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to bring back Zach Callison, the voice actor for Steven. He has to be so much older. Or not that much older, but like young adult. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's Steven Universe Future, so he's grown, so I guess it kind of just correlates with the actor. So
yeah, I'm really interested to see what they do for Steven Universe or Stars, Lars and the Stars. I'm really interested to see
Paparazzo.
the Paparazzi return.
So S tier movie.
Yeah, this was an S tier.
Definitely
an S
another
tier.
Steven Universe movie.
And now I need my Adventure Time movie. Okay, it's ridiculous the
Yeah.
fact that we haven't got one yet.
I feel like Rebecca Sugar is gonna work on that movie again.
Oh my god, please.
And that's gonna be fire music. Like that's because she worked on Adventure Time. That's why they got some fire hits in there. So yeah, S tier movie.
Well, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any other movies that you want us to talk about, like
Please
cartoon
leave a
related,
comment below.
yes. And if you have any other thoughts, like what do you guys think? How would you put these movies in a tier list?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, oh, oh crap.